Woo. What's going on? What's going on? Roller X. Thanks for that follow right off the bat. Appreciate you, boss. Heck yeah. If you guys are here, like the live, hit follow. Help me get this thing out there. Thanks, Sue. All messages. All right. 17 watching. Tap that screen. Right here, guys. Tap that screen. Share the live. Really trying to hit that 10K. Like, share, follow, you know. Sue, this is for a customer. So I am live on YouTube and I am live on TikTok at the same time, growing both my platforms. All right, guys. This is a customer carving. We're working on a dragon. This will be red. Then we'll do some airbrush work with black to really make it pop. I got to get the scaling done. And then we got an arm to add and carve over here. This tongue needs to get some work done. And get those things out of the way. Then we got to move into some wings. It's going to come up, arc, and down. Something like that. Those will have to be totally fabricated to mount on there. If you guys want to be able to see this thing done, hit follow, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all on YouTube so you guys don't miss it. We will have a full time-lapse video. I'm recording on GoPro, so I'll have a full video on my YouTube channel start to finish. On TikTok, we'll have clips here and there, along with going live, working on this every once in a while as well. So really trying to hit that 10,000 follower mark over here. We're at 5,500 or so. So if, Rick, I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I appreciate that new sub, man. Thanks. Appreciate y'all watching over here. How's it going, Kathy? So we got a ton of scaling to do. I got somebody over here. Focus on your work. New people. Rick, hitting it up with those likes. I appreciate you, boss. Like and share it up, guys. Like and share it up. Thank you. Appreciate the new subs, people watching and liking over here. Thank you for any new followers that we're gaining. You guys can read this right here. Try to get to my first 10K on this platform. Help me out. Smash that follow and share it up, guys. That's a forearm workout. Buddy mine's always like, you need to go to the gym, and I'm like, you need to run chainsaws for hours at a time during the day. You'll realize you don't want to go to the gym anymore. 4 people watching over here. If you guys are hanging out, you're watching, smash that follow for me and share this up. Repost it, share it up, tap that screen, help me get this video out there to more viewers. I realize the way TikTok works, I got to be on TikTok for over an hour, and then I got to hit the 2-hour mark to get new followers and viewers. That always seems to be the way TikTok works. YouTube is so much more consistent. So much more consistent. Matthew, thanks, man. It's noon. The church bells are letting it rip. Appreciate you guys being here, showing support, watching, hanging out. This is a custom order. Still got to do a tail that curls, wings, and we have an arm to add. So far the customer's loving it. Been sending them some little videos and pictures. If you guys want to be able to see when this is done, hit subscribe, hit follow, like it, do all that stuff. I'll post some finished videos. YouTube will have a full video start to finish from log to completion, so you guys can watch this thing turn into a completed piece. TikTok, we will post probably just a quick short video of it done, but my YouTube channel will have a full start to finish carving on there. So follow it up, guys. Follow it up. Appreciate you. Yo, Tommy Boy, thanks for those likes, man. Appreciate you. Smash that follow if you don't already. Feel free to share it up. Heck yeah, man. What's going on? 46 watching and 10 thumbs up. Tap that screen and hit follow for me, guys. We're going to have a full video on YouTube, start to finish. We'll do a time lapse. It'll be uploaded. You guys on TikTok, hit that follow. Link in my profile to my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Thanks for sharing that, Gator. Appreciate you, boss. Got those likes rolling in. You guys are awesome over here. Over 2,000 likes. Heck yeah. Share it up and smash follow. Appreciate you guys. Rhinestone, appreciate you. Thank you. See you. What's up? Exempt. What's going on? Appreciate you guys over here. I really do. Custom order. Working on a dragon. Looks like that moved a little, huh? There we go. A little better. 12 o'clock. 12:09, I should say. Gotta shake the grippers out. Battery saws, there's no springs in them, there's no anti-vibration, so for a little while you start to feel it. Very big drill in my way today. Let's get that out of the way. Lovely. What is up? If you're new here, guys, smash that follow. Tommy Boy gets it. Like. Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate you. Feel free to share it up, guys. Leave a comment. Smash that follow. Smash that subscribe. Smash that follow. Y'all want to see a full video time lapse of this? It'll be up when I'm done, and that's going to be on my YouTube channel. There's a link to that in the profile, right? Right here, trying to hit my first 10K on TikTok. You guys can see it, all right? Like, share, follow. YouTube, you guys know what's up. YouTube always knows what's up. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all. Don't miss future lives or uploads, guys. Dog. That's the burn right there in the forearms. Tell you what. Thomas, what's up? Rusted, Larry, Kay, Chio. What's going on over here, guys? Jason, David, Coma, Dale, Danny. If you guys are still here, smash that follow for me. Smash that follow if you guys are hanging out. Tommy boy with the follow. Appreciate you, boss. Feel free to follow, share it up for me, guys. Thanks for the heart, man. Appreciate it, Tommy. #1 follower over here. Hope you guys are doing good over here on YouTube. Thanks, buddy. Thomas Bezzy, thanks for that follow here on TikTok. What's up over here, YouTubers? You guys sleeping today? My regulars must be busy, huh? We are putting scales on this dragon. Get these scales done. Then we're going to go into shaping this tongue. Getting that shaped out a little bit more. And then I got to figure it out. We'll probably move into this arm that's got to get attached and carved. And then possibly the tail after that. So I'd like to figure that stuff out. 63 watching, 17 thumbs up. Smash that like button for me and hit follow over here, guys. Come on now. Now just taking the nose of the bar and doing some texturing. We sanded this all out live yesterday, and now we're just putting some texture up here. So I'm not going to do all these scales on the face. I kind of want to just do like this texturing kind of thing on the face. So that's what we're working on. The Lawn Pro, what's up, my man? Thanks for stopping by. Dante, Lori, Thomas, lovely. Appreciate y'all. Smash follow if you guys haven't before. What we got going on over here? We got Marco, that 125, Todd. If you guys are here, smash follow if you haven't before. Wyatt, appreciate y'all hanging out. Joey, thanks for that follow, man. If you guys are here, follow, like it, share it up. Trying to see how many followers we can get. I'm hoping to be on here for a couple hours live. before we get interrupted today. We'll see what happens. The other day was nothing but interruptions with people calling and text, but that's what it is when you run a small business sometimes, you know. So trying to get to my first 10K on this platform on TikTok. You guys know we're at like 33,000 on YouTube, so that's pretty sick. But see what we can do. So working on a dragon for customer. It'll be red. We'll do 2 different tones of red on this guy, and then we'll bust out the black airbrush and we'll do some highlights and things like that. Contemplating if I'm gonna do a different color for those eyes. I don't know if I want to do a blue or a yellow, make those eyes really pop. We're gonna have to carve an arm here that's got to get attached with a hand up like this. That's what the customer wants. And the tail's got to come out. Give it a twist and up, and the wings will have to get created. Come out and down like that, kind of. So there's still a lot of work to do. Right now we're working on scaling. And yes, I'm stopping to talk because my forearms are on fire this morning. Because when you're holding the saw like that, it's like going to the gym. It is. At least it's not 90 out. It feels like it's 60 something today. That's beautiful. Yes, sir. Share it up, guys. Share it up. I appreciate you. Gotta get this area detailed along with this leg before we start the tone. Start working on that. I gotta go turn the air compressor on. I always forget something. Whew. Rex, thanks for that follow over here, boss. If you guys are watching, it's gonna be 90 today in Cali, no kidding. Jeez. We've been out here carving and it's been in the 90s the last few days. Today though, it has seriously, the weather has just like dropped today. It's gorgeous. It's about 65 out here right now. Love it. Love it. Not sweating. Awful. It might be before the day's over, but 60 something degrees. Love it. Appreciate y'all being here. If you guys are here, like the live, share it up, hit follow, hit subscribe. We'll have a full time-lapse video on my YouTube channel of this start to finish. I got GoPros going. A lot of editing. Seems how every time I'm a talker, so I have to edit all that crap out so you guys can just watch it start to finish. But on TikTok, we're trying to hit that 10,000 follower mark. YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Gotta get back to texturizing the face. Start putting texture on the side here. Put some texture here. I'm gonna keep doing that a little bit. We're gonna move to this side and texture this side. And we're gonna shape that tongue up, hopefully. And then I gotta figure out if I wanna dive into the arm right now or redefine all the scales with the power tools, because they all gotta get recarved a second time to make those scales really look weird. Nothing's ever fast. Nothing's ever easy, unless it's a bear. Israel, thanks for that follow. You guys are over here watching on TikTok, smash that follow for me. Share it up. 10,000 likes. Heck yeah. Both platforms. Where are you guys from? What's the temperature? I'm upstate New York. It's about 65 degrees today. When you guys comment, when you like, when you guys share, doesn't matter what the platform is, you guys help me grow this profile, and I appreciate it. We're working on a dragon for a customer of mine. We'll have some glue ups that have to be done, some other stuff. I will show the final piece once it's complete. You guys will get it in little short clips on TikTok. You guys on YouTube, you'll get a full video start to finish, and you'll probably get little clips here and there as well. Texturizing the face. Texturizing the face. That's what's up. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. What's going on, guys? We got 75 watching on YouTube with 30 likes. 75 watching and 30 likes. Come on, help me out. Smash that subscribe button and like the live for me, guys. 11 watching, 10,000 likes. 11 people watching on TikTok, and we got 10,000 likes. TikTok's different though. TikTok, they can just sit there and tap that screen if they want. We got some people really pushing it out. We got 10 new followers on TikTok this morning. That's awesome. This afternoon. Appreciate it. It looks like we made 24 cents on gifts. Cool, cool. already open. Oh well. Pop it up on another new one. Thanks, Jazz. Luke Johnson, thanks for the follow. Chris, thanks for the follow. Appreciate y'all hitting follow for me. Whoops. I think I sent somebody an invitation. Don't bother following that. I'll just take you off it. Hope y'all doing well. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. We got 30 likes. We got actually 30 people watching over here. Appreciate you guys. Tap that follow for me on TikTok. We're trying to hit that 10,000 follower mark. We're at like 5,500. And we've gained 12 followers on this live. Been on 51 minutes. So if you're stopping by, smash follow for me. I appreciate you guys working on this dragon. YouTube, you guys are awesome as always. Right now, YouTube's got 43 people watching, 31 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Tap that screen if you haven't already. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all. You guys will be able to see this piece complete. Right now, we're filming. GoPros are going, so everything will get edited. This full carving, you guys will be able to see start to finish on my YouTube channel. We'll put that together in time lapse. You don't have to spend days and hours watching it. Just put glue in the mouth, pack the seam with sawdust, try to keep the glue from foaming out. It's going to anyway, but It'll help minimize clean up and foaming and all that junk that glue's going to do. Minimize it a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you, boss. Just messing around with the glue here on the tongue and the mouth right now. Oozing out the bottom. That'll be it for now. We're going to shape the tongue up while that glue is setting up in there. Well, don't worry, Peanut. We'll pray for you. Kimberly, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you over here. 18 watching. If you guys are watching, smash that follow. Share it up. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all. We're going to do some shaping on this tongue. TikTok wants to shut the live down on me. That's what TikTok does. 75 people watching. What is up? That's wild on TikTok. If you guys are here, smash follow for me. Working on a dragon for a customer. It'll get painted red. Follow, share it up, hit like. Appreciate you guys being here. We're trying to get to my first 10,000 followers on here. I do plan on painting it. We're going to end up painting it 2 different tones of red, and then we're going to go back through and do a bunch of airbrush work with black, and then I got to figure out what color I'm going to do those eyes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those eyes yet. Black will mostly be for highlights. Scales are all carved in, but we really want them to pop. They won't pop as much once it's all one solid color, so we'll have to go back through. Right now we just glued the tongue in, so the glue's foaming out. Just did some basic shaping, getting the tongue kind of where we want it. That's pretty much donezo until that glue sets up. So I think what I've got to do next is go into detailing, redefining all these scales and cleaning them up. The reason for that is I want to do it now with this prior to putting the wings, this arm, and the tail on. Once I put that stuff on, that's going to be harder to get into some of those tighter spots to do the detail work. So we got to get in, we got to clean that stuff up a little bit farther. It's already been done with the chainsaw, if you guys missed it, but got to get in and do that next. Let's see, TikTok's gained 13 new followers. We've been on here for an hour and 2 minutes. TikTok, if you're here, you're watching, smash that follow and share it up for me. I appreciate you guys. It's the only way the profile grows. YouTube, you guys, it's the same thing. 36 watching, 42 thumbs up. You guys can always comment where you're from. What's the temperature? All right, I'm in upstate New York, about 65, a little rainy today. But comments, shares, likes, new follows, all that stuff helps promote what I'm doing, and I appreciate it. Get in there with a scrap piece and pull that excessive glue out. It's foaming all over. Trying to catch it before it really creates a big extra mess for me. Take a little more sawdust. Mash it in where that fresh glue is. My beginner carvers on YouTube, if you guys use that Gorilla Glue, you know it foams up. It works great though for this stuff. But you know, it's going to make a huge mess. So if you clean up the excess foaming crap that you're going to carve away later while it's still foaming, scrape it out, pack more sawdust in, and just keep doing that while it foams out. Eventually it won't be as much of a mess to clean up. It won't be all over the carving and all over the table or whatever you're working on. Save you a little time later. All right. Time to work top down, I think. time consuming. Time consuming, you know what I'm saying? Time consuming. That's how you go back through and you re-detail them. Let's see. Next, we're going to get that arm attached to that glue going. We'll go back to working on these scales. Well, I'm going to sand it, clean up the arm scales first, and then we'll attach it, actually, so that that arm's not in the way of me getting in here. Detailing. If you guys are here hanging out, smash that follow for me. I appreciate you. Feel free to share the live. Barry, thanks for that follow. Ooh, excuse me. James, Dean, thanks for watching, guys. Nice follow, subscribe if you haven't before. We're gonna clean this arm up so we get this one on, this piece on. Well, got too much pine tar in there. Gotta clean that burr out just a little bit. You guys are here, you're hanging out. Smash that follow and share it up for me. I appreciate you. clean.
Yeah, it might. It might not. Appreciate the new follows over here, guys. Thanks for being here.
The thing in question is balance. Jesse, thanks for that follow. Balance might come into question here become a problem as we add a tail and the wings on the back. However, the body is kind of already a little forward. This lower arm is attached in the front. The wings will come up over the body and back a little bit. I think it'll be all right. It'll balance it out. This head sticks out over the piece. This arm will stick out some. It'll balance out. If it doesn't, she'll fall over and we'll figure something else out for it. I don't think that's it. "84 degrees in North Carolina." What's going on, Michael? I got 65 and a little bit of rain here today. Ooh, thanks for those likes rolling in. Appreciate you guys. We got 25 watching, over 11,000 likes. Mean. Thanks for tapping the screen. Appreciate you. If you guys are here, smash follow. Share it up. Help me grow these lives. Appreciate your help. We got about 16 new followers on TikTok and 4.2 thousand views. Isn't that crazy? That's how TikTok works. We'll get a ton of views. We get hardly any followers sometimes. It's wild. And then at the same point, we'll be over here on YouTube, and I wish I could pull the stats up while I was live. We'll probably end this YouTube live with like 10, 20,000 viewers plus, and we'll get like 50 to 100 people to hit subscribe in the same time frame. And I mean, we've been live for an hour and 23 minutes. So I was live on my other profile on TikTok early this morning. And we got 50 new followers in 2 hours. But if I don't sit here and say hit follow, hit follow, hit follow, people just, I don't know, forget to do it. Some people will do it on their own, but it seems like you gotta sit here and remind everybody to hit subscribe, hit follow. It's constant. Crazy. This will be a full time-lapse video once it's complete, and that full start to finish video will be on my YouTube channel. We're videoing with GoPros right now, so we'll be sharing it on YouTube, and you guys can follow the link to YouTube if you want. Hit subscribe there and be able to see this video start to finish on this thing, if you'd like. All right, we're gonna have to bust out the grinder, smooth this spot out a little more so we can get a good seal of that area. We're gonna get that piece glued and screwed in place, and we're gonna keep working on some other stuff after that. Going to be using Gorilla Glue. A little water on there. Let that soak in for a moment. Water helps the Gorilla Glue activate the moisture. These, hopefully the screws I grabbed are long enough. I'm feeling like they're not gonna be. No, they sure are not gonna be enough. Ah, darn it. I grabbed another block I was gonna carve this out of, and that was the correct thickness, and then I changed my mind. And this one is too thin. However, give it a trim. It's alright. Give it a little trimmer, trim-a-do, and see what happens there. Ooh, 14,000 likes. Thanks, guys. 54 likes on YouTube with 52 people watching. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. I need my jaw horse, but I don't have it set up under here to be doing this today. At least not at the moment. It'll make things a little tricky. might be just enough. Who knows? We might have to get some different screws. First, we'll make a glue mess, and see what happens after that. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Not on there very good. What's going to happen, that glue's going to foam up, make a mess, and hold that in place. Once it cures in about 4 hours, we're going to take out this big drill bit right here. We're going to pull out the screws. We're going to drill a giant hole, or two, right into the arm. And then we'll smack in a couple dowels with glue. So it'll be all wood. Screws are just there for the glue right now. Keep it in place while that sets up. Yeah, we should get this to stay up there a little better, because I know that's going to start foaming up, and it's going to make a giant mess. And that's what it does. It creates a giant mess when it starts foaming up. Yep, don't like the way that feels either. That's the way it happens though when you put it into the end drain. If we got another one out here, we can sink into that bad boy. Snug that up just a tad bit. Just a tad. Would be nice. Some out here. Of course, I don't have any I gotta start putting my stuff back. I gotta learn to put my stuff back. That's about the same length. I'm gonna come in at an angle. You want it to be a good snug fit. That's too much slack. So you want that glue to be snug right up so it's not so binds better. I gotta grab a bit more. Hey, that straightened things up a little bit. Made her a little snug. A little snug and roosty. Let's see if we can get wild. I think we can remove this piece. I kind of need the corner though to snug this side up just a tad bit. Let's see. That'll be good. So that won't get carved a whole lot with those in there, other than removing maybe some of the meat. But we can't remove a ton of meat because we got bolts. So that piece is pretty much going to be the way it is for hours. Thank you. What's going on, guys? Listen, I got to step off screen for a couple minutes. I need to turn off the garden hose. I was refilling the pool and forgot. And it's almost going to crest the top here soon, and I'm going to have a problem. So, yeah, hang out, tap that screen. Good, TikTok's still here. Wish I could see my YouTube stats while we're live. Of course, you can't see YouTube stats till the live uploads, which is kind of a pain in the drain. All right. That's not set up yet either, but again, it usually takes about 4 hours to be fully cured. Yeah, it's a little set up. Don't want to mess around with the glue on the tongue too much before it's ready, though. You don't want to get in there too soon and have a problem. Glue's starting to, that's from the tongue. It's still moldable. It should be pretty, should be kind of solid, so it's not ready yet either. So, now what? Now what do we do? I don't like that piece. Let's see. Let's see, I wonder if this angle is going to be a little kicker. Alright. I can get rid of that angle already on there. Tail that's there, back area, that'll all get slimmed and trimmed. I'm gonna have to out though, so that'll be a cut. I'll give it a spinner. Something like that. Got to make a tail that loop-de-loos. Never done a loop-de-loo tail before. Ah, cool. That's cool, Ronald. I gotta move some things out of the way over here. I don't have the jaw horse in here, so we're gonna try to fit the jaw horse in here. So I'm not gonna try to cut these angles while that sits there loose. And I'm just winging it. I'm not even figuring out what stupid angle should be. We're gonna wing it. See what happens. A lot of winging it. There's that one. Cut this little piece off on this side first. enough pieces to do the entire tail, but kind of be able to get an idea of what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. What's going on? Hope you're all having a good day. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Should have studied better at math in school. Just figuring out whereabouts you really want that curve to get going in there. Cutting up another block with some angles. That doesn't smell like yellow pine. Those Amish fellas, I tell you, they sell you whatever they want. Especially when the wood's aged. Pretty sure that's spruce. $149. 2 hours is going to be probably the limit. Well, I'm going to have to put them wider pieces on first. Glue's foaming up, doing what it's supposed to do over there, so that's a plus. that is a plus. That's going to be our starter. You're going to need a couple pieces that are cut a bit more of a sharper angle to get this thing to wrap around. So you're going to get couple more pieces in here. Now the way to get it to curl is, I feel like it's kind of simple. We'll just offset these and spin will just miss itself. But, however, the real trick is being able to carve that with it not being in the way of itself for a curly tail, right? So we might have to glue it, screw it, wait, carve the other half, and then attach and carve it all together as one piece. Otherwise, there might be too many variables in there. Too much nonsense in the way. And then, I don't think I got another piece. I got one more piece, a yellow pine over there. Oh, and I got that one. I might set this aside and go right to the pine. I got this one to use. Don't mind me, just a crazy man talking to himself. Let's chop these up and see what we got. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What's gonna work here? This one's gonna be a little tricky. Just want to trim a little bit off. Cool beans. Look at you all just hanging out. 12 on one, 44 on the other. Appreciate you guys trying to figure out the tail of this dragon. I knew that was spruce. I shouldn't even have cut it. I really don't like carving spruce. It's annoying. Stupid. It's a stupid, annoying wood to carve. What am I missing? Leave a block over there. Problem. Here. Whatever. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Let's go get that in. There we go. What the heck? 3? Oh yeah, okay, that's all. Done it. Boy, that's going to be a good curl right there. Alright, we're gonna have to keep going with our angle. That'll fit. Alright. A few more pieces. Just smart enough to have an idea of what I'm doing and just crazy enough to sit here and talk to myself. It's okay. Gonna cut some more. Probably gonna have to use the spruce because I won't have enough material for the pine. Trim this off this time before we lose our material. Oh boy. Alright, where were we? Let's go in here. That's our first piece. Trying to make a curly tail. We won't be able to get it all done here today on this live bow because, well, it's got to glue up. That's going to take a hot minute. However, you can always hit follow and, you know, or subscribe, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Skitty-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That'll be a curl. So, whatever, let's just go with that. This. That. That'll come off, curl around, and actually we can get past our curl. Boom, and that'll straighten up. Awesome. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number your wood. You'll be mad if you don't later. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo! I think we got a curly tail figured out. Yes, sir. Well, good times. His GoPros are gonna die. about 2 hours GoProing, and I think they're gonna conk out on me in a minute. That's why I stopped recording. I knew they were gonna die. So now I've got to get the screw gun and a whole mess of screws and glues and screws the snot out of this thing. And yeah, probably won't even be able to start carving that tail till tomorrow. And I think some of you are already sleeping as it is. Boring, eh? That'll happen. But we definitely didn't hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. I don't even think we hit 20 new followers. No, 16. TikTok's definitely the hardest platform to grow on, in my book. For sure. But hey, whatever. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm going to be jumping off this live. If you want to be able to see this dragon done in more progress, hit follow. Hit subscribe. We're going to have a full time-lapse video start to finish on my YouTube channel once it's complete. YouTube channel link in my profile. You guys, you're already here. All you got to do is hit follow. Yeah, wow. Hey, we got almost 70 likes on YouTube. That's pretty good for YouTube. And we got, over 14,000 likes on TikTok. It's so crazy. Almost 70 likes on YouTube, and we'll probably have like 80 to 100 new subscribers. TikTok. 14,000 likes, and we probably won't even hit 20 new followers. Such a crazy thing. But we'll be sharing more of this. If you want to be able to see it done, more progress, guys, follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and keep an eye out for those videos. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in today. At least we didn't have too many interruptions like we did the other day. But yeah, we work on it again, which something that's interesting, like if I get that tail glued and screwed and we can go live working on it, I will do that. So appreciate everybody that's hanging out, sharing the live, liking the live, commenting, and being part of this. And hopefully I'll catch you guys next time. Have an awesome day. See you later.